My husband Tim and I dated when we were 18 years old. I thought he was the sweetest guy I'd ever known, and we had a great 3 weeks together. But then he went off to basic training, and to make a long story short, we lost touch. Fast forward 20 years. I had married and divorced, and I'd been through a couple of lousy relationships. I was living alone, and I'd come to enjoy living alone. Well, actually, I wasn't totally alone. I had my dog Muggins. Still, I'd always wanted to find my soulmate, a man who would love me as I loved him, devotedly and unconditionally. After my last relationship breakup, I'd made a list of 116 qualities I wanted in a man. Since that time, I'd been using my plan to activate the law of attraction in my life to bring such a man into my life. Among other things, I visualized daily being in a relationship with such a man, and when I visualized, I felt the love and the joy and the passion and the contentment I knew I'd feel once I had such a relationship. I expected to have the man I wanted in my life. My efforts to attract the man I wanted into my life was done with my thoughts and my feelings, not with any specific actions. I didn't go out and actually start looking for the guy. I just went about my business, and I expected to find him. Not long after I began applying the plan I'd created for activating the law of attraction in my life, I had a dream one night about Tim. I'd never forgotten Tim. Like I said, he was the sweetest guy I'd ever known, and I had powerful feelings for him. I woke up from that dream feeling like I needed to find Tim somehow, so I did a search for him on the internet, but I had no idea what I was doing, so I didn't find him. I did sign up at Classmates.com for my class because we went through high school together, but there were over 700 people in our graduating class, so it was no surprise that Tim hadn't signed up. Not sure what to do next, I simply focused on finding Tim, and I used other techniques I'd come up with to put the law of attraction to work in my life. Less than 2 weeks later, I got an email telling me that new people had been added to my class. Tim was one of them. I emailed him. He emailed back. His first email began, "Hello, beautiful." To borrow and modify a line from the movie Jerry Maguire, he had me at "Hello, beautiful." He was in North Carolina when he got that email. I was in Washington State, but we began emailing and meeting in a chat room, and then we talked on the phone. Only a month after I found him, Tim moved to Washington, and we started our life together. From the moment he arrived, we were so happy, it was as if we'd always been together. We were married soon after. Now I have a husband who's devoted to me, and he loves me unconditionally. And by the way, he has 114 of the 116 qualities I put on that list. That's the power of the law of attraction.